Perfect. Don't stop. I've got this weird ray of sunlight over here. I need to get all my technical issues taken care of. It's a little better, marginally better. Hold it down, pulse it down right here. Bring it up. You're going to bring the leg around, sit it down. Good. Nice big circle with that knee. Hold. Down. Square off your feet. Take it over. Off to one side. And it doesn't have to be super deep. It can be way up high. Other side. Bring it around to plank. Nice and strong. Knees are great here. Toes are great. You're going to alternate up. Hip extension. Spine does not move. Again. Last 4. Good, down dog. Come on to your backs. I'm laughing at how I'm moving around. All right, feet are flat, hands behind your head. Pulse it up right here. Little ab circuits to get our core really fired up. Hold it up, hold it up. Reach both arms out. Breathe. Hold it here, hold it here. Don't go anywhere. Hold it here. Hold it here. One leg up. Other leg up. Arms reach forward. Pulse. Pulse. Eight. Don't stop. Shoulders down. One foot down, back up. Spine stays neutral. Press the back of your head gently into the floor. Gently press the back of your head into the ground. So reversing that action of forward neck, pressing back. God knows we can all use that, a little reversing. One more. Hold it up. Hands come behind your head. Shoulders up. We go side to side. Lots and lots of control. Lots and lots of control. Don't you dare stop. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, legs down. Right leg crosses on top of your left leg. Squeeze your legs together. Curl the shoulders, pulse. You're going to stay here. We're just going to slow it down, increase range of motion. Take it all the way down, higher. Don't stop. Last 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Release the head down. Switch the leg on top, the leg on bottom. Squeeze the legs. Pulse the shoulders up. So think about pulsing the shoulders up, not the head, not the neck, the chest, the shoulders. Last 8, 7, 6, 5. You're going to stay here. We just slow her down, bring it down all the way up. I mean, when I say all the way, not like all the way up to sitting, but just like really get those shoulders up. You have time now. Two more. Last one. Beautiful. All the way up onto your feet. 2 heavy weights. 2 heavy weights. Let me see your shoulders work. Or here. Side.
Where the love go? 5, 4,
Side.
3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the
Side.
I don't bluff, bro. Aiming at
Side.
your head like a buffalo.
One more.
You're a roughneck. I'm a cutthroat. You're a tough guy. That's enough jokes.
Actually, you can keep going. You can keep going. We'll be here for a bit. I'll add on after.
Where the love go? 5, 4,
Something to look forward to.
It's a show. Put you front row. Talking bro. Let your tongue show. Money over and above.
Booty back.
That is still my favorite love quote. Put the gun aside. What the for? I sleep with the gun. And she don't snow. What the yo?
So I'm going a little small today, especially on that side, because it feels a little funky on my bruised tailbone. Which is a good reminder to work within your own realm. If I'm not doing something hard enough, you go deeper, you go harder. If I'm doing something too hard, you make it suit you based on the day, not on like what your history is. Like I always do this, man. How about today? How about what you do today? So you have the opportunity to push yourself. You also have the opportunity for forgiveness and to back off if you need to. Last 2 each side, please. Beautiful. Turn the heels in a little bit. Maybe bring the feet just a smidge closer or not. Deadlift with the wide feet in a row. You're going to bring it back up to stand. Deadlift. I'm going to give you a little angled view. Hair trigger, pull back like a cornrow. Extra clip in a stash like a console. Listening to Bono, you listen to Darno. What the bro? Where the love go? Swizzy, he the chef. I like my lunch gross. Just look up, bro. There the scuds go. I see the shovel, but where did bro go? To the unknown. Only way he coming back is through his unborns. If you see what's in my bag, think I'm a drug lord. It's empty when I give it back. Now where's the uproar? What the though? Where the love go? Where the love go?
5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. Aiming at your head like a buffalo. What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go.
Yes.
Though. I don't bluff, bro. Aiming at your head like a buffalo.
One more, one more, one more. Beautiful. Keep one of these weights. Squat her down. Halo around. Squat. Go back the other way. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. Get all that good mobility here in the shoulder girdle. And it's totally fine for like your spine to move here, for your rib cage to move. You don't want to like purposely puff it out or arch the back with it, but we move like that. What's most important is that the muscles around those areas stay connected and support any movement. Sometimes we get so caught up in getting like strong that we forget about being fluid. Finding expansion and contraction and not just bracing. That's why dance is so amazing. One more. You're gonna lunge, reach down. Bring it back up. Yes. So you're just alternating lunges, reaching down for your foot and pulling it up. I'm actually gonna skip these today. Doesn't feel so good. But I want you to keep going. When you lunge back, I want a nice deep bend in that knee. I want you to reach down to come up. Beautiful. When the back foot hits, you start that movement down. No longer are you traveling back. You're going down. When you come up, you're pushing into that front foot to rise back up. Super strong. Yeah. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Don't stop. Two more on each side, please. Since I can't do it, I'll just dance for you. All right, grab your mini band. Get your mini band. Ankles. I guess I should have tested out everything to see what I could do, and I should have known from yoga yesterday that lunges are not my friend. Hopefully done in a week with this nonsense. Band. Out. Little bend in the knees, booty a little bit back. Right leg only, watch. Front, back, front, back. Yes. Wanna pull my head, break my back. For the right money, might sit in your lap. Back to back, I can't even keep track. It's a fact that freaks like to get slapped. Suck my toes, I need a back rub. I don't come to do it, I just wanna be touched. Look at how y'all making me blush. Left leg only. Wanna run that tush in the bush. Don't my diamonds look real good? And they shine so hard that it glitters. So many carrots, they look like critters. And we can do it all night. Take a flashlight to see up in my windpipe. Highlight, keep looking get hype. I wanna know, can you hear me, my mic? Yes. Run this, not out yet. 4, 3, 2, here. You can step it. You don't have to jump it. Lower. Eight more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Take it off. Heavyweight. All right, feet wide. Not crazy wide, but a little bit wide. Toes a little open. Side. Side. Check it out. Forward. Row. Stand it up. If you like, you can alternate the side you start to. Not the end of the world if you don't.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend. Not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. One to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
Yes.
You know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look. Sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, looking at the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me.
One more round.
Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week.
Beautiful. Keep one of these weights, please.
It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing
All right, you need some room behind you.
6 figures every year.
Little combo. We squat. Halo. Reach. Bring it up. Squat. Halo the other way. Other leg goes back. You got the idea?
Oh, men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be great at small times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Shoot, lock and low. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they
Yeah?
follow suit.
Don't you dare stop. On that halo. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Like I said before, don't be afraid to let your body move with it. What I don't want is flopping around. Just nice and strong here. On that lunge, nice big reach down, pull it back up. Get those squats nice and deep. Send your booty back. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Really, really good.
Can I kick it?
One more on each side, please. One more on each side.
Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I
Gone.
kick it? To all the people who
Perfect. If you have a choice on mini bands, go with a lighter one. If you don't, you're going to do whatever you can here. So mine's a little bit lighter than the last one I had around my feet. We're going to go around the wrists, around the forearms, somewhere in that window. We're here. It's out. So my band, I want to tell you, it's pretty easy. So don't be impressed. I mean, I'm truly ridiculously strong. But it's because my band is easy. So I'm going to give you a perspective here. This is my still pretty easy band, but notice how much smaller my range of motion is. I'm not worried with how big you make it. I'm not worried about how far apart those arms get. It's about the intention. Plug the arms forward. Yes. Good. Now hold a little bit of tension. Reach forward, draw back. Reach forward, draw back. Reach forward, draw back. Reach forward, draw back. Yes. I want to make sure that you can see protraction, retraction. Yes.
Can I kick it?
4,
Can I kick it?
3,
Can I kick it?
2.
Can I kick it?
Beautiful. One arm goes up.
Can I kick it?
Elbow here.
Kick it?
Pull.
Well, I'm going. Can I kick it? To my tribe that flows in layers. Right now, Fife is a point sayer. At times, I'm a studio conveyor. Mr. Dinkins, would you please be my mayor? You'll be doing us a really big favor.
Really big favor.
Well, this track really has a lot of flavor. When it comes to rhythms, Quest is your savior. Follow us.
Yes, yes.
Behavior. Make a note on the rhythm we gave you. Feel free, drop your pants, yeah, yeah. Do you like the garments that we wear? I instruct you to be the
4 more. 4
recipe that you'll savor.
and 3.
Doesn't matter if you're minor or major. Yes, the tribe of the game with a player.
Beautiful. Switch it, switch it. Yes. Again, you're almost out. Last one. So good. Okay, we're gonna go down for chest. So we're gonna lie down, darling. Probably heavier if you have the option. You're gonna have the option of taking a mini band around your thighs, which is just gonna give us a little bit extra something in the glutes. Okay. Feet are flat. Take the feet kind of wide. Weights come up. Push those thighs out into the band if you're using it. If you're not using a band, you don't have to actively push the thighs out. Instead, just kind of hold your center. You're going to go alternating arms. And what that does when we alternate the arms is it really kind of throws us off of our center, because now you're not balanced, right? You've got this weight that's pulling you off to the side. The glutes of that hip, so if my right arm is bending, my elbow's going down, those glutes have better kick in. There are some sneaky cheats here that you might not even know you're doing. You might be kind of sneaking the weight closer into your shoulder to make it less off balance. Don't do it. Keep the hand directly above the elbow the entire time. Don't forget about the band if you're using it. Booty up. Last 4. Beautiful. Hips come down. If you need to change out that weight, you're going to change it out for a lighter weight. I'm going to stick with it just because I don't feel like having to reorganize because I'm not very efficient in my movement right now. I'll be struggling though. Legs are pushing out into that band if you've got it. Elbows bend, feet come toward the floor, stack everything back up. Alternatively, just do the arms. Hold the legs static, stationary. So that's up to you if you want to move the legs or if you want to keep them still. Don't stop. Don't stop. You got 4 more. And then carefully put those weights down. You're going to find your mini ball if you've got one. This can be done without a mini ball. But if you have it, I would love to see you use it. Okay, here's our lineup. Right knee goes on the mini ball. Right knee is on the mini ball. Left leg extends back. Good. So my right knee's on, it's kind of jiggly, it moves all over the place. You gotta work like hell to stabilize. Left leg is gonna go back. Then we float it up. Little pulses. Lift, lift. Push the hands down like crazy. Yes. So remember that reaching forward, we did that protraction with the band around our arms? You're doing that right now. You're pushing the ground away. That's spreading the shoulder blades, creating tons of strength here. But then at the same time, broaden the chest a little bit more. Take the gaze forward a little bit more. Last 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. Left knee comes down. Come off of the ball. Switching sides. So left knee comes on. Left knee is kind of jiggling all over. Give you a second. You'll get used to it, I swear. Right leg is extended back, and then lift that right leg up and just hold it. Just hold it. Push the floor away. Stretch the leg longer, and then we lift.
I want to talk to you. Just breathe.
So it's almost less about the movement, it's more about the stability. So the movement just gives us an excuse to stabilize more, right? Of course, when that leg lifts and lowers, you are getting a true hip extension. That glute is working like crazy.
We will be better than ever. Made a promise we can do it together. And I ain't breaking my word. I just wish that I could fly like a bird. Get away from this earth. Had a prayer and prayer. Felt I was cursed. Always tell myself it could have been worse. Never going back, I broke the reverse.
Almost out, almost out. And beautiful. Take the ball between your thighs. We've got some push-ups. Only 10. Knees are great, toes are great, wall is great, whatever you need to do to make it happen. You're going to shift forward. When I say shift forward, you're going to shift forward to do your push-up. That's 1. 2. Squeeze the ball. Beautiful. We're back to chest. Get it all set up. So weights and mini band around the thighs if you'd like. I'm going to be totally set up this time so that I'm not suffering. No need to suffer. Okay. Not quite as speedy as usual. Enjoy the break. All right. We bridge, loves. Bring it up. Feet out wide enough that if you're using that band, you feel the pressure. We alternate the arms. So I want to encourage you in bridges to kind of play with your body position in the sense of what your pelvis is doing, what your low back is doing. So for a lot of us, taking just a little bit of a posterior pelvic tilt, meaning taking the hip points and kind of tipping them up toward the rib cage, taking the tailbone longer, gives us a better glute activation. But that's not true for everybody. So if that doesn't feel good to you, you don't have to do it. You can just keep your spine completely neutral. You can also try a little arch in the back. I'm not encouraging you to get like a crazy arch in the back, but see what hip position allows you to access the glutes best and keep you free of any pain. If you're pain-free, you don't need to change anything. But if something feels uncomfortable, painful for sure, you need to shift it. It would be so fantastic if we were one size fits all, because then the instructions would be so simple. The instruction manual would be far fewer pages. But we are complex beings, and there's a lot of factors at play. The most obvious one is we're just not all built the same. Our joints aren't the same. So not every cue works for every body. And when you experiment with different positions, I ask you to do it like very cautiously. Last two, one on each side. Beautiful. Release it down. I'm going to change out my weights this time for triceps. I think I will be a lot happier. Same thing as last time. I'm not going to move the legs because it doesn't feel great on me today. So I'm just going to brace here, bending the elbows, pressing back up. If you would like, you're going to add that lower body, pressing out into the band, also bracing, but moving. So just being here and bracing, I feel this a lot. Possibly more than moving, I'm not quite sure. So you can play with it and decide what you need today. Four, three, last two. Beautiful. Carefully weights down, band off. Mini ball. You obviously know you can do this without the ball. I think I said that on the first side, but in case I didn't. Okay, little add-on. Right knee is on again. Left leg extends back. Dig those right toes in. Lift the leg, right arm goes forward. Hold. Arm and leg lift. Lift. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes, carefully out. Second side, you're in the home stretch. Left knee comes on. Dig those left toes in. Right leg goes back. Stabilize. So take it one step at a time. What you're doing is you're teaching your brain that you can be here. You're creating confidence. Left arm forward, right leg back. Lift. Of course, you can put the hand back down if you need to. But we do it in steps for that very reason, so that your brain is like, okay, I can do that. Yep, I can do that too. And there we go. If you went from like 0 to 60, just from like plop on the ground, take your arm out, take your leg out, go. Different response. But when you take it in increments, you tell your body, you tell your brain, I got this.
Crazy. He put me in that Corvette. Why do you hate me? Yeah. They opinion could we grown. Turn her when I stand to a happy home. Oh God.
That's 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Ball between your thighs. Little add-on on these push-ups. It actually, in my opinion, makes them a little easier, but also a little bit more fun. So, squeeze that ball. Take it forward. Push up, squat it back.
They think it's shy, but you're free. That's why I spoil you. I could have hit it for the free. Christian Dior, I'm sweeping you out for your feet in a spaceship. I come through, go swimming in the middle of the night. We trending worldwide, cause baby, we'll vibe. Had a Muslim and a Christian, I swapped out religions. Felt like Jesus Christ.
Last 2.
Have you ever went skinny dipping on a flight? PJ came with a bag full of ice.
Beautiful. Down dog. Take the ball out. Bend one knee, push into the opposite heel. And then switch it. And then do that again, side to side. Start to walk your feet into your hands. And then feet at least as wide as your hips. Take your fingertips to your toes. Drop your hips down. Pull your heart forward. Yes. Fold back down. Pull it forward. And fold. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Right foot forward, left foot back. And then squeeze your left glute. Tip the pelvis. Get a stretch here. And then side bend away from that back leg in the opposite direction. Yeah. And then switch the legs. So pelvic tilt. Yes. And then reach over. Come back up, take the legs out wide. Slide your hands down to your shins or your ankles. Press the elbows out into the lower legs. Gently press the knees back in. Toes forward, forward fold. You're gonna roll up your spine. Big breath in at the top. Release it out. You are amazing. And you're done. Thank you for being here.